Hi guys, it's Miss Becker. Today we are going to start Unit 6, and it's the last unit of the course. So we're going to have 3 assignments over the next 3 weeks. So this week we're going to talk about management. Next week we're going to talk about human resource management. And then the third week, which is the last week in May, we're going to talk about accounting, the financial side of things. And then after that, we start our final project. So today we're just going to keep it simple by talking about one lesson out of Unit 6, and that's management. And then you'll have an assignment for this week. So what is management? Management is the process of coordinating people and other resources to achieve the goals of an organization. Okay, this is the definition that we're using for what management is. If you were to Google management, you're going to come up with several different definitions. But basically, management is being able to, be in a situation in a corporation or a company, a privately owned company, where you are able to, I don't want to use the word manage, but that's exactly what it is. You're managing people. So you're supervising the acts of the employees as well as the progress that whatever products and services you're developing or selling, you're supervising all of that. Okay, so that's what a manager does. A manager makes sure that everything is going according to plan from the people side as well as the product side. So there's 4 functions of management. In order to make this happen and make a company successful, you have to plan. So managers have to plan out everything that they have coming up, everything they have to do. For example, teachers. I've been planning for the last hour of what I'm going to talk to you about on this video and what your assignment's going to be. I've modified it from last year and tried to make it a little bit better. I'm a little bit different because you're at home, right? So that's my planning. Then organizing. You got to be able to take that plan that you have and put it all together, right? Be able to put it into action. And you put it into action by leading and motivating others. So, a teacher does manage a classroom. We have to try to teach you guys, motivate you to learn, want you to be in class, for you to want to be in class, right? Well, this works the same in corporations. Whenever you have a leader in an organization, it really all follows these same 4 functions. And then controlling. When it says controlling, it doesn't mean to actually control the acts of others. It means you have the controlling benefit. Like you are the one controlling how the outcome will be. Okay, and it all depends on your management and how you handle yourself in a company. So the planning is establishing organizational goals and deciding how to accomplish them. Right? We know what planning is. You guys have to plan all the time, whether it's to go out with friends, whether it's to, while you're at work, whether it's planning how you're going to do all your assignments while you're at home working online, right? You have to make a plan as to what assignment you're going to do when. So part of the planning process for every company is each company, organization, I should say, has to have what's called a mission statement. Valley Central has one. Each individual school has a mission statement. So does every company in America. So a mission statement is a statement of the basic purpose that makes the organization different from others. So basically it's a statement that they're making that makes them stand out from their competition. And your assignment that you're going to be doing for this lesson is mission statements, which we'll go over at the end. So McDonald's mission statement, for example, if I can pull this up. Okay, let's try this here on this video. Come on, let's see if this will work. Of course, it's not going to work for me, guys. Oh, wait. It's usually about, let's see, their values. So they're not actually going to call it mission. They're going to call business model. So they have different things, really. But they're a power of franchises, suppliers, and employees working together toward a common goal is what makes McDonald's the world's leading quick service fast food restaurant. Franchises bring the spirit to the entrepreneurs. Suppliers are dedicated to the highest level of quality. The company facilitates learning. Okay, so you guys can like look up different ones yourself if you want, but that was one of what McDonald's uses as their mission statement. Organizing the group of resources and activities to accomplish some end results in an efficient and effective manner. So in our terms, an easy way to say it is organizing is just taking all of your resources, everything that you have to use for whatever your end goal is, and putting it together, grouping it together. So for example, you have, let's say, 6 courses, right? And you probably have assignments in every course. So you're going to go through and you're going to organize the information. What I have my son do is write down every class name and then go through Google Classroom and see what assignments are due, which ones they are and when they're due, and write it out. Okay, organize it into something written form so that you can easily come up with your plan. This is very, very important as in the field of management. You have to be able to lead and motivate others. You have to earn the respect of your employees and your coworkers, not just people that work for you, but people equal to you and of course above you. But you need to be able to lead them, right? Which means manage them and motivate them. If you cannot motivate them, if you can't get them interested in working for you or with you, then you're not successful as a manager. Okay, you need to be able to be tough sometimes and tell them what to do and what they're doing wrong, but you also need to be supportive and be there for them. That would be, a really good leader. This is a topic that we could talk about all day long. And then the controlling part. This is the process of evaluating and regulating ongoing activities. So this is where I said, in order to reach your goals, you're the one that's going to have control of that. You have to manage it, and you have to see what worked, what didn't work, and maybe change it or make it better for next time. Okay, so the function, so those 4 functions includes 3 steps, which we kind of already talked about. You need to set your standards, which means like your goals, like what is it you're going to achieve? How are you going to get there? You need to measure your actual performance. So take a look at what you've done. Was it successful? Was it not successful? Okay, and then take corrective action. What can I do to make it more successful if it was already successful? Or if it wasn't successful, then what do I do to make it successful? There's different levels of management. You guys that work or have jobs probably know this, or maybe your parents experience because of that. You might know this, but there's definitely different levels of managers. Your first line manager is going to be really someone like right out of college. I mean, depending on the job, it could be right out of high school. Depends if it requires college education or not. But first line manager is going to be the most inexperienced manager, but most likely like a supervisor. And then you have your middle manager. That's the one that might, help set policies and implement them, like make sure that they actually happen, right? Maybe do the discipline side of things. And then the top manager is going to be the big boss, right? That's the executives. That's the ones that actually oversee everything. They're the boss of all the managers underneath them. And they actually are the ones that like do your performance appraisals and whatnot. Excuse me. So this is just a visual to see how that's set. Your top management, middle management, and the first line management. This is how they would sit on an organizational chart. Organizational chart is a layout of the company's management and employees from top level down to the bottom level. Okay, sorry about that. So areas of specialization. So you have your executive manager, financial manager, and operations manager. Your executive manager, this is the highest ranking. Okay, you probably heard the term executives before. I'm sure you have. They're the big bosses way up top that oversee everything. And then you have your financial manager. The financial manager is the one that really just handles the money side of things. They make sure that the money that's coming into the business and the money that's going out of the business to pay creditors and whatnot is all being done correctly. They're the ones that will say, this is how our company's doing, this is the money we brought in this year, our revenue. That's what a financial manager does. And then the operations manager, excuse me, is one who manages the systems of the business itself. How is our sales doing? What can we do with our salespeople to increase this number of sales? Okay, that type of stuff. Marketing manager, this is the person that manages, well, we learned about what marketing is, so this is the person that actually manages the interactions between the clients and the customers. I'm sorry, the employees and the clients, or you can call them customers. The advertising and all functions of the marketing aspect of the business. Human resource manager, we're going to learn more about this. This is the person that's in charge. Really, they manage the people themselves. They're the ones that hire you, fire you, send you out for training. They manage all of your paperwork for payroll, meaning like the forms that you have to fill out for taxes and whatnot. Human resources is actually kind of a fun role. And then information technology manager, this is someone that's the technology side of things. Okay. So this is some areas that, we just talked about: finance, operations, marketing, human resources, administration, and then all others like research and development, which we've talked about previously. A lot of times they're part of the marketing department, but not always. And then leadership in general. Leadership is very important. It's being able to influence others. Think about you and your group of friends. There's always somebody that's a little bit more of the leader than everybody else, someone that kind of always sets the plans and just kind of keeps the group together, right? We have leadership styles: laissez-faire, autocratic, and precipitative. You guys don't have to know these. You just have to make sure that you know they're aware. It's just different types of leadership. We'll focus on those at another time, because I just want to talk quickly about your assignment. So this is what your assignment's going to be. You'll see it in Google Classroom. The first part of it is I want you to take a look at the mission statements for 3 different companies. You're going to tell me the company name. You're going to tell me what their mission statement is. So type their mission statement in or copy and paste the mission statement, and then give me your opinion about it. Do they follow it? Was it a good mission statement? In the assignment, you're going to see this is a chart. Okay, you can type right in the chart. Just do File, make a copy. It'll go into your drive, and you can type right in the chart. The second part of it, I want you to take a look at the Valley Central Middle School mission. And the reason I say middle school is because you've already gone through middle school. If you haven't gone through middle school at Valley Central, you can look up the mission statement for the middle school that you did go to. And then just tell me whether or not you feel that school is actually following their mission statement. So you're just going to give me a paragraph down here where, oh, sorry about that, down here where it says explanation. I want you just to give me a paragraph as to if you feel that Valley Central Middle School community, parents, staff, the school itself, if they follow that mission statement. It's pretty simple. It shouldn't take you too long, but you'll have all week to do this next week. And then the week after, we will do human resource management. Okay, guys, well, I hope everybody is well and safe. I know you all know by now that we will not see you again this school year. I miss you guys, and I hope everybody's okay.